Hello, Gemini. Right, take two this is. So I just did your reading and I thought I had my microphone on correctly, but turns out I did a recording and there was no sound. So anyway, let's go. I'm going to redo it. And I did think about using the same cards or going over them again, but I thought, no, I'm not. I'm just going to this is obviously something that shifted quite quickly with that reading, and it'll be interesting to see, and maybe that was just actually for me, at the end of the day. So I kind of, obviously I'm a Gemini, so it's going to, generally it does relate to me as well. Not all of it, but aspects of it with what is coming up. And so anyway, I'm just going to go with that. So anyway, we're going to reshuffle again and we're going to start again. So let's see what comes up. So I'm going to start with these Earth Energy, Earth Oracle, Energy Oracle cards. So and see what comes up. Absence there, and also Alchemy. So interesting, Alchemy is in reverse because this is about you making your magic and turning things around for you. So I love how it's like the hand, and it's like everything, there's energy in everything that we do, and there's energy, we are the creator of that, and it's our hands that can make that happen. So there's something about using your energy and utilizing your amazing power that you have within you to turn things around and make shit happen, basically, and create stuff. So there's a creative side that's bursting to come out with a lot of yous. But I just feel, and it could be around with, the creative as in the arts, or whatever it is, creative as in the work that you do, creative as in, the way that you do, your sports, or you just being creative in your life in any sort of way. Could be cooking, but it could be in, just generally creating something different or, in your life in order to shift the energy around you. So absence there could be like, I'm hearing like, just being cheeky, they're saying, an absence of this alchemy or the magic in you, like recently, or lately, and it's like with this full moon energy that we're in, it's, it brings about a bit more harmony, peace and love, and finding balance and creating balance with Mars and Venus, collaborating, the energies coming together. So we're also moving into Pisces as well. So this energy of love energy is coming through as well. So in harnessing or inviting, yourself to allow yourself to absorb it and into your frequency, your energy, your vibration in order to help you to, raise your vibration and whatever it is that you're shifting or moving through with yourself. So they're talking about, not being too hard on yourself as well. But, there's an absence. And so there's absence absence is, there may be feeling an absence as well, as what I'm hearing, of the magic in the way that you used to do it. So, and it's because you're growing, many of you, we grow, all of you, we grow, but many of you are maybe not seeing that or sensing that or feeling that. And so you may be feeling a little bit stuck. So there is, on saying that as to like what you're conjuring up. It may be that, because I'm hearing like there's, like you may be like stuck in what you're thinking and where you're feeling like you need to go or should go or could go or want to go. So it's finding the words that is actually going to help you to figure out what it is for you. It's like, are you holding yourself back? And it could be, it's an indication in the way of the words that we use as well. So shifting some of those words, expanding your vocabulary to find the words that actually, and utilize them, that actually give you that energy of, movement, of moving forward and allowing yourself to, be able to create. So there could be some limiting or old patterns of way of thinking, doing things, habits and that sort of thing that is coming through there. And I feel like a good portion of you have been, moving, allowing that to happen, because whatever has been in absence of your life, because they're shifting the energy now, it's like maybe you've packed something up and it's coming back into your space again. So, it's kind of like there's a sense of growth there as well in there. So, and also the other side of the absence is like, is being, allowing yourself not, is to like just go into that prayer space or meditation space, being still. It could be that you're needing to, going out to the bush or a bushwalk or whatever, or in the garden. Just, finding space where you can just be. So this energy here is, it's finding balance as well, to be, in life, in all areas of life, with this yin and yang. So 22, probably around relationships, I would say, with being number 22. Relationship with oneself, but also, when we have a beautiful relationship with ourselves, we can we can have beautiful relationships with others, around us, and we're like able to discern better, what serves us and what doesn't serve us better, because we have this amazing understanding of ourselves, and being truthful and honest with ourselves, to ourselves. So there may have been an absence of that, through a period of time, and it's not, and it's coming back into your life as you create more magic, and your magic in your life as to what it is where you're wanting to, what you want to do, be, give, and have in life. Okay, so number 22, the yin and yang. It's about finding balance, and I feel like there's that masculine and the feminine energy that is going around at the moment. That is like it's around in my energy, in my space, as we're talking about that action. So there may have been a lack of action in a certain area, but I feel like that's in areas of your life, but it's been, this inaction there's been a lot of things that have dive bombing in, and it's, it's, not necessarily, it could be, not necessarily what's been happening in the world as a whole, but it could be in your community, it could be things all different, certain things, but it's coming back to here. So actioning yourself is and going in the direction where you feel like you need to go. Now there could be some action there, because there, and this is number 17 in the deck, so a new beginning there, something new, a new energy is what I'm hearing and feeling. So like I say, we're in this full moon energy, and it's about finding balance, and it's about taking a look at those things, that probably are coming up for you. It's like, what do I need to move forward, move forward with, and, or challenge myself with, to take action with something. And also, and what, and also, like, what do I need to do to just, what areas can I just go with the flow with things as well. So it's finding that balance, because it is about balance. It is about going, just going with the flow with things, some things, and, a lot of things too, as well as, being, what are they talking about, taking action, and scheduling in time. But it's like, for, business, work, as well as pleasure. So, and, me time, you time, and work time, family time, whatever that is. So it really is about finding balance. I heard the word schedule that come in, so it's talking about, the last round there was like, it's coming back up again. It's like taking action with things as well, but it's reminding ourselves that actually, in order to find that balance, we kind of need to be, do it, have a bit of flow, but also have a bit of schedule as well. And taking action, because these horses, nothing is ever black and white, they're talking about, but and some things, it can be seen as black and white, but these two horses, I'm just hearing black and white. Not everything is black and white, and it's about taking action. And sometimes when we take action, or in my experience, when I take action, not just sometimes, but all the times, I figure out, or I find out, what my next step is. So 17, one new beginning. There's something, taking, coming to, birthing is what I'm hearing. Probably has birthed. And 7, is for me is a turning point. And so it's like creating it, which is interesting with that alchemy there. So the action, it was in the reverse as well. So now it's like taking the next step and bringing it together. So I'm just going to go with another card here, because I feel like there's another one. Yep. So anxiety. So there may be a little bit of anxiety about something around it. So, but it's, and that's number 18. So this is, when we take action, we can often feel a little bit anxious about, what is coming up, and overthink it. So I feel it's like, just you know, taking a punt on yourself and trusting, you know, yourself, that as to where you're going and your intuition. And, you know, we have the amazing gift and the power to make another choice or a decision. But, you know, take the learning from that. Because even the things that don't turn out right, you know, that we do, it could be some of our biggest and major learning experiences. See, here's the Nine of Swords. It's not overthinking things. So I feel like this is not necessarily overthinking things just because of the anxiety, which is causing the anxiety, or part of the anxiety is about the overthinking. I feel like because I'm hearing like there's a procrastination thing that's going on in there as well. So it's like in the overthinking and thinking that things have to be perfect straight away, you know, but it's like taking that leap of faith in a way, or leap of taking a punt on yourself. But Nine of Swords is like releasing that. I feel like that's becoming less, you know, less. But you know, on saying that, we can taking control, being in control, being mindful and aware of what is happening. The Six of Cups here is like, you know, there's some movement there. There's, you know, a sense of happiness from that. So looking for things that make you happy rather than make you sad, or shifting that paradigm in there, or that's going on in here. There's about relationships coming together, and I'm feeling like this is about, you know, the relationships are coming together, but it's, you know, and they're beautiful. Like there's two children there. There's two mice. There's a kitten there. Where's the other kitten? I can't see the other kitten, but the cat's not chasing the mice. So there's something about, you know, building relationships in that way. There are two butterflies. I'm just being drawn to them. There's frogs. There's a rabbit. It's like bringing in all these other energies. It's like relationships, building relationships is what I keep here. And, you know, there's something about emotions and listening to your intuition as well. So there may be something, you know, new people coming into your life that you are thinking of, you know, about here, which is kind of where they're drawing me to that, which could be some of that anxiety is, you know, working with new people, new energies, and what is going on. It could be some of you like looking at, you know, building, expanding your business or your family even. That could be part of the that side of that thing is like, oh wow, well, how's that going to affect me? But I feel like things are coming together, you know, there with this, and they're in, you know, happier times coming forth, and looking forward to those. Five of Wands here, so yeah, there seems to be, you know, a little bit of a battle of the wills there, as in, you know, taking the next step, or is in, you know, taking action, but it's something that I feel like that I'm just hearing in the back of it, there's something that you're working towards getting over it. I do feel like it will come a lot sooner than what you think. So it's maybe, you know, this, you know, a little bit of strength, or to a lot of strength and courage there with this lion. Walking beside it. I feel like you do have a lioness in you, or a lion, what that is, you know, with you. So it's like drawing on that lion or that lioness too, as you, you know, look beyond, or you will look yonder of where you are now. So she's looking out into the future. She's like head up high, and, you know, looking and where, and, you know, with her courage and her strength as she moves forward in whatever direction she needs to move. So there could be some decisions, you know, that you are needing to make, and for the greater good of yourself. So this could be like even decisions is like, you know, that you may be holding off on is for your health and well-being. It may be that you're being resistant about changing the way that you are moving yourself, your body, or what you're eating, or, you know, releasing some habits and things like that. So here's the King of Pentacles. Now this King of Pentacles came up before too. So this is, you know, this is going to take a little bit of effort and a little bit of time. I do feel like there's some family around you, and, you know, allowing yourself to, because that's the goal, is what I'm hearing, is like to be there to, you know, to create that foundation for family, basically yourself and others around you. But I'm hearing like it's and it may have been like may have been a bit of a struggle, or a bit of a battle of wills with yourself and with or somebody else. But in the middle there, there's, you know, there's been some happy times as well. So and you, it's kind of like there is now, I feel like there's something about even like right now, I mean, coming up, that something is happening, and the energy is moving, the energy is building with this King of Pentacles, and it, you know, but stepping into that space of creating, things, and, building energy to, because I'm hearing energy connected with that, and is into like physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and even soulfully as you move through into this next phase. So for me, the king is talking about abundance, bringing things together, looking at what he's achieved and to where he is now, going and utilizing all those skills now to produce whatever it is that he wants to produce, or create whatever it is he wants to create, and going into a new journey or a new space. And it could be the beginning of a family for you. It could be children are moving out, people are moving out, or somebody else is moving back in, family are moving in or closer to you. But it could be something about bringing family coming together, and maybe you are the key to helping family come together. There's the star of hope there. So there's something moving in that direction, is keeping that there in the background, or right here in your heart, in your mind, in your soul, above and below, beside you, all around you, is be in that vibration. And like I say, this full moon energy is, and the Pisces energy is about, this is coming into, being in, working towards relationships with ourselves, but also with others. And but things are moving. So it's like, this is like, I feel like this is about centering, grounding, focusing, coming back to you with this king. And it's going to, and as you move forward in all directions of your life, it's kind of like being mindful, aware, smart, clever as to how you're going to build your empire, basically, in the next phase. And it's interesting they talk about, empire, or, continue building your empire in abundance and prosperity, in all areas of your life. So the empire, everybody's castle is different. So this is about you, they're talking about coming back to you, basically. So the energy is kind of shifting, and it's really, really beautiful, and I totally get that. So as you're, as you're releasing, things are coming through. This is where I feel like they wanted to, but it's like, keep going. You've invested in yourself for all this part of your life, and to get to this point in your life, and it's keep moving, and they're investing in yourself even more, with love, with peace, with harmony and joy, and prosperity and abundance. And I'm going to leave that there with you, and hopefully that's enough to zhuzh you up, to work through everything that's coming through with love, peace, and all that, with ease and harmony and grace. Okay, anyway, bye for now. We'll see you. We'll see you in a couple of weeks, when I'll do the March energies forecast. So things are kind of like shifting up. So shifting up, changing up, shifting around. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, bye for now.